I'm feeling body does sound like. So, congratulate. I apologize for my wording. Wording is harsh, but results for you is good. And not only to our church member, temple, Muslims, Jewish people, Americans, all the moral people, even the one that were perceived to be evil, even at the moment. Like, you didn't worry about my wording, but it became moral at that moment. Didn't kill or commit sins, irreversible sins that would harm the innocent. You survived. Good karma, I think. Saving a small nuclear forever in my life. When I see it, I'm so glad I gave you a round out. Like, every billion that you can condemn them all and kill them all. No. I believe in the humanity at times. Everyone has. It's all the same feelings. Same feelings and same actions at that moment. That moment, just maybe that hour or two, still won't feel. They won't feel. They'll help us save the innocent at that moment. And you always talk about what happened afterward. Oh no, then we'll fight them. But at that moment, they can help us protect the innocent. So, after that moment, we gotta go protect the innocent 100 more times. I'm not worried about the fight. So, with all, thanks to them, thanks to all my church members and everyone else that does it daily, every day. So, and the innocent, no pride and prejudice. Meaning, if we take a step back for a little bit, my words are harsh, but my actions shouldn't be, I hope. My actions are, no, I haven't fired at anyone, so wording is harsh, action isn't, and we saved a bunch of people's lives. I stole. We can let it go. Doesn't mean we allow them to steal again. What else? But we don't have to be violent. And worry about, and we can still worry about the people first. It seems like I'm getting old already, huh? But congrats. I think they're still here trying to steal, I guess. And they're still sermons and prayers. So, we find those little kids. I told you, I still believe in it. That is misguided. That caused it. But it was amongst a group that interacted that way. We didn't. So look for those kids and see if they're selling stuff, stolen property. That's why people are getting into fights. So avoiding them, and you don't have to give up your stuff. And you don't have to help them if it harms you. Harming yourself is not good. And a lot of them I see have a lot of money. Richer than most of my guys. So look for these people. Maybe they're giving out wrong information and moving forward on people again. But oh, they're not inheriting their own will, but they're stealing other people's money and going to people's houses and saying that hasn't died and stealing their their assets and thinking it's inherited. Courteous, polite, moral, don't violate people's rights, don't harm yourself, don't harm others, and let the possessed go. Possessed state, meaning they could have been attacked elsewhere in depression, and then they know it's theirs. So they're in a mind frame where they're going to attack you. So you just let them walk away. Keep your distance, because they seem like they're trained not to kill you if you don't get close. Young to Medell. So only if you're close to them, or you let them too close, then it hurts. It's sort of like religion and blindly following things. If you're blindly helping someone, sometimes that person might be brainwashed or doing the wrong thing. And then you do the wrong thing blindly for them, that's when you get hurt too. But if you save your strength and don't do the same thing, you can go protect them. Oh, they wanted to come after the person whoever sent. They sent the person that wanted to come after whoever saved the casino from the abyss. Like, way too much evil. Vices and sins? Yeah, it is me. They usually go to the owner, who won't let them do wrong at their places. Or a big corporate guy. Now the government is using free, making them attack private industries. So private industry has to defend against them. Let them walk away, dude. They're like 20 people in the government, dude. Usually the government deals with it. But we'll work hand in hand protecting people with the government, with our own property and assets. So it's not like giving it to your cousins and while your cousins attacking people. That's stupidity. To give them money to give to the cousin while their cousin attacks people, not to attack temporarily. And then they'll be able to have money to attack everyone. So, see, you keep your distance. You need to train not to fucking attack you. Maybe it's an accident, but no, it's not with that. And you let him go. Remember, I let you go. It's what time is it? I know, just because she looked like Caitlyn, her daughter, she's supposed to look like her. 259-29-2017. You cannot go in there and rape. It's still Caitlyn's property. And not my house, dude. That's her house. She go to my places elsewhere, but that's her house. And I'm being neighborly. You can't break in there. I don't work for her, but I'm being neighborly. What else? We do run a security team, and we own a security team, but we don't actually protect security. It's just neighborly. We don't work for him, but we use it. It doesn't matter, dude. Innocent is so innocent. She's being attacked, so we're stopping it. Maybe he's recognizing force. But that's the problem, dude. Half the time they speak out against us, so we don't say anything. We just help you prevent it and we walk away. But yeah. Wrap it up. Oh yeah, don't follow people blindly, because when they might be trapped. Don't follow people blindly when they're trapped. You might do wrong and get fallen in the trap too. So you gotta intimidate down. So save your strength, save your power, keep a distance, and you might be able to save them if you don't do the same wrong things. And you didn't fall for a trap either. You're not always gonna meet a fucking Pope level. Alright, 1K hung forever in my mic.